everyone. London's had its hottest summer since 1976. We're in my front drive and I'm going to show you my over 30 years old Butia Odorata, Mexican blue, and a young Washington about 3 years old. Well, 3 years from planting, that is. This is the Mexican blue. The trunk is getting really quite stout, and it's made several new leaves. I think about 4, maybe 5. Here's a view from the street. Yeah, because the angle of the sun's better this way. There you go. That's better. The amazing powdery blue colour of those leaves. This is Butia Odorata, Mexican blue. And I planted a little Washington next to it a few years ago, and that's grown extremely well. I think it's only about 4 years of growth, and its leaves are almost as big as the Mexican blue's leaves, or about the same. What do you think? Yeah, about the same. Hi, we're in the back garden now. This is another Butia Odorata. This one I planted about seven years ago, and it's done really well this summer. It's put out about 4 leaves. But it's got some way to go to catch up with the one in the front. Which has an advantage of being 34 years old. This is the little Chamaerops vulcano in a pot. And there's the Chamaerops vulcano in the ground. They've done really well. Both the cycads did well. On either side of the porch. And here's the other one. This one's got 2 layers of leaves, 2 crowns of leaves, which is quite unusual. Oh, and there's a baby one coming up in the pot. Here's the patio, the Trachycarpus, Chinese windmill palm. And I can't see the fake parrots because the leaves are covering them. Here we are. I thought they added a touch of the tropics to this Chinese windmill. They're really easy to keep in London because they're so cold hardy. Bananas have grown taller than ever. Oh, there's cocoa. So the bananas are taller than the palms now. There they are. And there are the palms. About the same height as the Trachycarpus. So we've had such a hot summer that they've All the palms have done really well. I found out the name of this species of Butia. I thought it was Butia Odorata, and it is. What I found out is that the colour of the Butia Odorata is slightly bluish, which this one is. A slight bluish colour to the leaves, whereas the other Butia, I wasn't too sure what this was. It's called Eriospatha, and it has a much truer green colour. You see, there's a true green colour on those. Oh, this one has done so well. Look at the size of the new shoots. None of the palms have been this tall. The summer's really put on a spurt of growth on all of them. And there's the trunk. Yes, so what I was saying is that has a true green colour, Eriospatha, and the Odorata, Butia Odorata, has a slightly bluish or greyish green colour to it. So now I've sorted out the difference between the two. Right, this is the Cerifera Moroccan blue, but this one's kind of greenish blue. The trunk's coming on really nicely though. Look at that. So that's the Moroccan blue, Camerup Cerifera, and the other one is this one, which is far more blue. Well, that's a true Moroccan blue colour. So that's also called Camerup Cerifera. And the roots of that go through the bottom of that pot straight into the ground. The Chilean wine palm, Jubea Chilensis, like all the other palms, has done really well. Produced about 4 leaves, and that is turning into a monster. This little Washington, which I planted when the big one died, has only produced 1 leaf all year. It had 1 leaf remaining, this one, after winter. Winter killed off about the other 3 leaves. This one was remaining, and it's only produced 1, so it hasn't really acclimatized or adapted to the garden. Unlike the little one in the front, this one's really struggling. Maybe the one in the front is a crossbreed. It might be Filifera, crossbred from Robusta and Filifera, the 2 types of Washingtonias. This is my tree fern. Which I planted 2 years ago. It's doing all right. Leaves are a bit squashed up because it's competing with this Chilean wine palm and this Camerups humilis. This Camerups humilis has got a nice long trunk on it. Look at that. It's the single trunk variety that doesn't grow shoots at the bottom. This is the old Washingtonia trunk, which I've kept. It's got passion flower growing up it. I'm hoping it'll grow all the way up and make it look decorative. And there's more passion flower vine growing up at the top. So that'll make a nice feature. I didn't want to just chop it down and get rid of it because it took me many, many years to get the trunk to that size, 20 years or so. Okay, and passion vine's gone mad. Look at all the fruit there covering the shed and covering the back wall. All over the back wall now. Might be some on this side. Yep. And plenty behind these palms. Oh, the sun's gone in. Ooh. Koi fish got startled there. I get these oyster shells from the local fishmonger. He just throws them out and I pick them up and use them to make a kind of beach effect on this windmill palm. Right, I'll just give a general view, sweeping around. Sorry, it's sun's gone in. I might come out later and do a better one when the sun's out. That's the olive tree. There we are, back to the beginning. Okay folks, that's all for the time being. Post another one soon. Bye.